Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Retta's World. Today on Retta's World, I'm going to tell you about part two when I made and put up the fire pit over the tree stump. So right there, you can see the ring is already down. You can see the tree stump sticking out. I actually put the ring around the fire pit. I cut a hole into the actual tree stump so the fire pit can sit there comfortably and not move. And then I just got some rocks and I put them around in the bottom around the fire pit to kind of hold it and stabilize it in there. So you can see me pouring the rocks in. So the whole thing is I started doing this deck, trying to beautify the backyard, have like a nice little patio spot just to chill and relax, so like when families come over, they can come sit in the back, relax, more so like a break lounge area or something like that for the daycare. So you can see me there, like I said, putting down the rocks, putting them down inside of the fire pit. I have about 4 bags there that I end up putting down. So it's going to be 2 that goes inside of the fire pit. And then I'll put some rocks around. And then I just have some wood there that I set up in there to pretty much show you how it would be once you actually get the fire pit set up and with the wood and everything. And then I did buy this cover from Home Depot, which I didn't show the cover in the video. It's just going to show the actual fire pit itself and not necessarily have the cover on there as of yet. So that's me just putting the wood there, and my OCD started kicking in. I gotta have it set in there a certain way, y'all. Don't judge me, okay? So then I just threw the trash out on the other part of the yard, and then proceed to get ready to set up another bag of rocks and pour out around there. And that's basically what's going on there in this video, you guys, is me setting up the fire pit. As you can see there, I proceed to open up another bag. Those rocks also came from Home Depot. They're like the landscaping rocks is what they call, but I just bought them because I like them. They were cute, and I feel like that they'll make the area look a little better, spice it up, and make it stand out a little more. So putting the rocks around there to kind of hold it in and allow it to stay firm. And then once I put them down, I kind of shift them around to make sure they sit into the little space that I created there. And that's pretty much that. And you can see there where I proceeded to open up a second bag of rocks to go down there on that area to kind of fill that space in. And yes, I am going to put some more pavers there. So it'll be more pavers that fill up that space. That's just some wood I have down there. But I was trying to get the fire pit in and centered before I start putting the rest of the pavers down so I can have them all lined up. And then I just move the rocks around to make sure they fit into that space where I need them to go. And I use that as support, that piece of wood that's there for the actual pavers to sit there. And so my next paver will go actually in that spot right there next to it. So there you have it. That's that in reference to setting up the fire pit. And I believe I'm going to get one more bag of rocks and put down there after I move all this trash out the way. Put that next bag of rocks there and go ahead and pour those around as well. That way it'll be full in that whole square area to secure the actual fire pit there. And there it is. That's the third bag. So all together, I used a total of 4 bags of rocks to fill in that area. And that's pretty much that. So it was 3 bags around to go around the actual fire pit area itself, and 1 bag I put on the inside of the fire pit to hold it and secure there. And I put those rocks in there inside the fire pit to pretty much cover up the tree stump a little bit, as well as to make it look cute, make it look a little different and fancy it up, right? So as you can see there, I'm just spreading the rocks around, trying to get them lined up within that area. Make sure they're all in there and all tidy off of the paver, so that way they'll be secure in that square space where I want them to be. And then I began to finish up and kept going around the sides to make sure that it was all set up and nice and secure the way I wanted it. And lastly, I'll actually be putting the pavers on there, and that will be in another video. So please make sure you like and subscribe, so that way you can see what I have coming up next and everything as well. You'll be able to see the actual deck where it started from pallets and on from there. So you'll be able to see the whole process that I took to get everything done. So don't forget, like and subscribe. Thanks for visiting Retta's World.